When you open VSDC, you got three program backgrounds, I want to say, because these aren't like backgrounds that you add to your project, you know, like background images and stuff like that. These are program backgrounds, and we need to know what they are. Okay, the first background is this around the scene area. The inside of the blue box right here that I have, the black that you see around the margin is the backgrounds, is the main program background that you get here. You can also change that when you first open the program, but it's always up here for you to change if you need to. And that's mostly, I think, for eye ease. You know, if you like to have a blue background or something. The reason I'm saying that is because you can't use it anywhere inside of the program, so it's just there for ease of use on your eyes. So you can click that, left click on options, and up here at the top where it says background, you can change that color there. So for right now, I kind of want to leave it black, but I'm going to change it real quick so you can see, and it changes. It actually fills the whole thing, even behind the black back there, but there's really nothing you can do with it. I'm going to go ahead and change that back to black because I want it black for right now. Inside of my margin is my scene area. Anything that I put inside of that scene area is useful inside of my project. I can use this in my project. Remember, nothing outside of it is useful in your project. I have it black right now, so if I bring an object in, let me go ahead and bring an object in and show you. I'm going to bring this object in right here. Drag that up there and drop it in there. This is a picture of a t-shirt a friend of mine has down there in South Carolina, Bucket Man Mobile Detailing. He does trucks and cars and boats, and I don't know, he may even do airplanes, but you know, that's what this is. So I'm going to use this in my program. I'll put his phone number in later in the video. Alright, so that's that. Now, okay, so he's in there, the Bucket Man t-shirt. And what I want to show you here is, again, you can change the background of your project. So let me left click and get that there hash line out. Okay, let's go up here to project. This is the second background that you can change. Down here, if you come back over here to the properties, when it come down to background color, right now my background is black. Okay, I come over here, I click that, click on my three dots right there, left click on that, and I can change that. Let me change it to green right now. Alright, and see that background has changed. Now I can actually use that green background to affect my image. The most common way of doing that is coming over here to the composition area, left clicking on blend, and change the opacity, and that shirt color will blend into, or the green, they'll blend together. Now, okay, let me show you the third background. The third background that you can use is the scene background. Okay, right now, if I come down here to use project color, it's on yes, so it's using the same color that I used when I changed the background over there. But I can say no. Okay, I can say no, left click on it, left click on the drop down arrow and choose no, and whatever color I had down there, which was black, that's what it is right now. So let's see, let's say if I want to change it to white, I can come over here, click white, and go to OK, and now I have a white background. And I can do the same thing that I did with the other one. I can come down to blend, I can use multiply, and then I can click on the drop down and I can use that to mix the white in with the shirt. That actually lightens it up some. So you see, those are your three program backgrounds in VSDC. Let me go back up here and do options, bring that first program background out. What I want you to see is that like I said, you can change the background of it, but you can't make it transparent. There's got to be a solid color. There's nothing else you can do to that. But with the project background, you have an opacity level setting down here. You can make that transparent. Okay, so before I do that, let's go back over here to the scene thing and use project color. We're going to change that back to yes, so you can see when I change it. Okay, now you go back over here, change project color, and okay, let's change our blend mode back to blend, because right now I turned him green. Everything is back to normal. Okay, now if I go over here to project, alright, and I change my opacity level over here, I can make that transparent. And I can use either the drop down, or I can just left click over there and change it. Left click, hit my left arrow and change that to 0, and it's transparent. Or I can just come over here to my arrows and bring it back up like that. Now what happens if I have this on 0 and I go over to, let's change that to 0. If I go over, change that to 0, and then I come over to my scene, okay, and you see over here it has used project color. Remember, it's transparent, so if I have yes there, it's going to be a transparent background. So what happens if I change it to no? Of course, I use the background color for my scene. Alright, so now we got those three down pat. We understand what we can do with that. We can make a background transparent, or we cannot make it transparent. And you can use the blend modes on the object. Once you get the object in, you can use the blend mode. But before you put an object in, you can't do anything with those backgrounds. They have to be solid also. Next time we're going to get into some more backgrounds, which is going to be quite interesting. You don't have a whole lot of control using these. When we get into the other backgrounds, you'll see that you have a lot more control over what you can do with your project. Come back again for some more great information. We love you guys.